Slides. Oh my gosh, this might be it. This might be it. In today's video, I'm going to be back in realistic car driving, and as you guys can see, I have a very bad idea. Possibly the worst idea I ever had. But we're going to be taking this thing on the track to see how well it handles. I don't even know what to call this thing. I'm going to call it half Challanger because it can't really be identified as a car at this point. But a quick disclaimer, if you guys don't want to die, I recommend you just clicking off the video right now. But if you want to be a part of the best adventure, just jump in the car because I'm going to launch this thing in 3, 2, 1, blast off. Okay, this thing is just sliding. This is gonna be very bad. This is the worst idea I ever had. Even the cat is looking at me. He's like, really? Are you serious right now? Cat, if we die, it wasn't my fault, trust me. We're just gonna see how well we do. Now, I'm not putting this thing up against the challenge because there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it to the end without having any crashes or any spin outs in this thing. Like, that's just impossible. And I think that would be very unfair to the Challenger or the half Challenger, because there's no way that's possible. Like, this thing does not have any grip, it does not have any traction, it's just pretty much sliding. I'm surprised it's even able to move. I thought this thing was just going to be like stuck. So far I'm fighting for it, I'm fighting with it to keep it straight. It's very hard to turn, which is expected because we're not turning on wheels, we're legit on like skis. We're just pretty much sliding over the surface, bro. There's no traction, there's no grip, there's nothing. I feel like we have better traction or better ability to drive on the grass than on the track itself, because this thing is just crazy. Now, I don't know why I had this idea or why I'm even doing this, but I feel like it was going to be fun. It's definitely fun. It's a lot hard to control, but it's fun. It's an adventure. It's an experience I've never had before. I've never driven a car or something this uncontrollable. And if you're wondering why you don't really see this thing in the game, it's because it was added in a event, the Christmas event, so you pretty much had a complete event to get it, or you could have bought it, but it's also limited, so that's why it's like this. It's a special vehicle or limited car, I would say. I don't even like saying car. I mean, it's still classified as a car, but complete different type of car. I'd call this thing more of a sled than a car. Oh my gosh. The hardest thing I think I'm seeing right now is the ability to turn. This thing, it's not really turning, it's more of sliding, and we can only control the angle or where it's sliding to. I can't really turn it. I'm just trying to adjust the angle so it slides in the right direction, because this thing is not turning. Even though I'm going around the turns, it's just sliding through the turns. There's no really good amount of control. You just gotta turn or move it and hopefully it goes in the direction that we're trying to make it go. Let's get a little third person action. The cat is still looking at me. He's just like, you can't believe it. You can't believe that we're actually doing it. And when we hit the brakes, the car just slides. Oh my gosh, this might be it. This might be it. This might be it. I'm trying to control the car and the car is just sliding. Like, there's no control. You're just sliding all around. As you can see, like, there's no grip, there's no surface. It's just sliding. Oh my gosh, this might be it. Okay, let's get back in first person. This bit is way too crazy in third person. Oh my gosh, bro, this car is nerve-wracking to drive. Like, oh my gosh. This thing is not easy to drive. It might seem easy or it seems controllable at times, but trust me, this thing is not easy to drive. It's very hard to control. This is the hardest vehicle in the game to control, and it's reasonable because it doesn't have tires. I mean, if we were on snow, we would have no problem right now. This would be the best vehicle to drive in the snow, but we're in the summer, so there's no really gonna be any snow. Well, it depends on where you're at, but I can't really change the weather to snow in the game. But even if we could, I don't think we would actually add snow on the track. It would have to be like the game add the snow itself. Even if we were to change it, it wouldn't really be like the whole map would be full of snow. We can add rain, but I don't think the rain is gonna help us. Plus, we don't have a roof, so that would be very bad right now. But so far, this thing is actually doing a little bit okay. I say a little bit because it's struggling. It's just pretty much sliding. It's not turning. But I'm surprised I haven't flipped it and we haven't been flying off the map yet. I'm very surprised. I thought I was gonna flip this thing on like the 6th turn. But I'm doing okay. But this thing is very hard to control. And as I said, there's no way this thing would be able to beat the challenge because it doesn't have the ability to turn. So that would be very unfair to put it up against the challenge. But this thing actually seems like it's good at drifting and stuff like that. I gotta give it that because it pretty much slides through most of the turn and you can kind of control it if it's not too wide of an angle. But once it reaches a certain angle, there's no counter steering to catch it back. It's just gone. Oh my god. And like every time we give it gas, it just gets 10 times crazier. Like, oh my gosh. This thing is absolutely madness. I wish I could have changed the roof. I think I would feel a little more comfortable if we had a roof or something to cover our heads if we do flip. But I can't really do anything about it. Well, we gotta deliver the Christmas presents. That's the entire mission. We gotta make sure we make it to the end before Christmas so the presents are there for the kids. Oh my gosh. This thing is so crazy. Oh my gosh, yo, this thing is the craziest car I've ever took on the track. It has zero traction. Like, I feel like I'm better off driving in the grass than on the track. Okay, this part is too narrow, but I'm gonna test it out. But I just need a bit where there's a lot of grass. Okay, we don't have... Okay, I feel like the grass is a little easier to drive on. It's not as bad. The lap is gonna be incomplete, of course. Even though it's not showing the red yet, the lap is definitely incomplete, which I don't really mind because I'm not trying to get the best time out of this thing. I'm just trying to see or have some fun at least, because as I said, this is a very bad idea. But so far we haven't died, which is very surprising because I'm pretty sure I would have flipped this thing already, but surprisingly I have not. I've crashed it a lot, I've bumped into rails, I've spun it out and all of that stuff, but I haven't flipped it, so that's an accomplishment, I can say. Get a little third person action. Every time I'm sitting in third person, I just see the cat looking at me for a second. It's the funniest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can hook this bit here. See if we can hook the apex. It almost did. This thing is just so crazy, like it slides everywhere. It's just sliding. There's no turning, there's no real control of the car. We're just sliding and hoping, pretty much. And every time I hit the gas, it just makes it slide faster. It doesn't increase the speed, it just makes us slide faster, pretty much. This thing is so... It doesn't even have the power to... Oh, okay. We're good. I thought it was not going to reverse here because it didn't have enough power or grip or traction or whatever. I'm surprised we haven't fit this thing. That's a major accomplishment that I have so far. Or that I can say. I haven't flipped this thing and killed us all. Oh my gosh. But keeping this thing straight is very hard. Like, I'm remembering. I was able to tune this thing up. I was able to change the suspension, the alignment, the stiffness, the damping, the camber, and all of that stuff. And now I was wondering what is it actually changing? Like, is it changing this stuff? Because like, there's no way it could be changing this. There's no tires. There's I don't even know what I was changing, but I did change some stuff, which was very surprising because I was not expecting to be able to change some of those stuff because it doesn't have the tires on the stuff for all of that. Like I don't even think this thing has a drivetrain or a chassis. Maybe I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this thing has sleds, so I don't think we could have any of those. So I don't know how I was able to change some of those stuff. Like I don't even think this thing has suspension if we're being realistic. So I was really wondering what I was changing. I was able to change the height to lower it a bit. I could even lower it a bit more, but height is pretty realistic. I mean, I could still change the height. But when I was changing the suspension and the alignment, all of that stuff, I was wondering if it was actually making any difference. Because I'm pretty sure we have sleds. And I was able to change the tires to grip, which I was wondering which tires, because these things are grip. I don't even know what I changed. But all I know, this thing is very hard to control either way. But it's very fun. If it was snowing or like the Christmas time, we'd be having so much fun now. I thought I was gonna flip it and fly up the track there, but we're good. I can say we made it to the end in one piece. We did have a lot of crashes, but we didn't flip it, which is the most important thing to me right now, not flipping this thing. Because if it flips, that's how we all die. You hear that, cat? If it flips, that's how we die. You're going flying out the vehicle and I'm going flying out. I doubt I have any seatbelts. I doubt this vehicle came with seatbelts. Let me just double check. Very bad idea. No, I don't see any seatbelts. If this thing flips, you're either going flying out the door. Well, we're going flying out the roof. The door is just there. I don't know how. Well, what I'm talking about door. We don't have any doors. the where the door is supposed to be is just there. There's no doors there. There's nothing. But we made it to the end without flipping this thing, which is impressive. Very, very impressive. I can't say I didn't crash, I can't say I didn't spin out, but at least we didn't flip it. Of course we did. Oh my gosh, this thing is the craziest car I ever driven on the track. This is getting the #1 spot for the craziest car. Look at this thing does not have brakes. Look how far it's just sliding. There's no brakes. There's nothing to stop it. This is the craziest car I've ever driven. The only accomplishment I can say is that I haven't flipped it. I'm gonna show you guys what I was talking about that I was able to change. Like, I don't even know how this thing turned. Like, there's no adjustment to the skis. Like, I was able to change these stuff, the camber, the caster, the suspension, the gearbox. This thing even, well, I mean, it does have an engine pretty much. I think it does have an engine. The final drive, I don't even know how I was able to change all of this stuff, because we have no wheels, no chassis, no, I don't even know. But all I know that this thing was super fun. Well, is even we have rear wheel drive. We don't even have the power is going to the rear skis, I guess. The tires, I don't know where the tires are at. The tires are not existing. Maybe they're I don't even know. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I was able to make it to the end without killing all of us, so that's definitely an accomplishment. If you did make it this far, congratulations, you didn't die.